All right, well, this video is primarily for Steve, who brought up the scenario where he wanted to pull up all the outstanding dues invoices and email them out to the members. And as part of that conversation, I said, well, we can email them out, and also we can give them a link so they can actually pay that invoice right online. So let's go ahead and do that. So here we are. We're going to send out 5,000 invoices approximately in less than 2 minutes. So let's start the timer. And so I'm going to pull up those individuals. Now what I did is that I created a predefined list to make it easy. I used the Power Query. I said, show me everybody that has an outstanding membership dues invoice. And that turns out to be 4,501 people. And so what I'm going to do is select activity and say write personalized communication. But instead of sending out all 4,500, I'm just going to send one out to me. And so the same thing, and I'm going to say write personalized communication. I come in, this gives me a nice quick letter, I select a nice quick letter template. I select file, select template, and I want to use the outstanding invoice template. Right? And this is just a basic template. It can be customized to look any way that you'd want. You can actually embed some invoice information directly in here, such as invoice balances. But I just made a quick, simple template that says, dear so-and-so, your invoice is attached. Your member is set to expire on this date. Let's add, please, pay now to continue your membership. Also, we talked about not only sending out those invoices, but the ability to allow members to pay them directly online. So I added a couple of links that will allow the members to pay for their invoice right online. I made some changes to this template, so I'm going to go ahead and save this template because I actually like that pay now to continue your membership. Okay, so I have a template, and I'm going to select merge and select email merge. And I'm going to send it out to the entire list. Now you'll see some email options. If I'm sending out 5,000, I definitely want to select the system mail server, which is basically a blast email service that's part of ClearVantage 9. But since I'm sending out one, I'm just going to send it through my outgoing mailbox. And so I'm going to say the subject is your ASBMB dues invoice. And the critical part of this is that I want to attach a report, which is going to be the invoice. So I select the report ID, and I'm going to select the outstanding invoices. So what's going to happen for each person on this list is going to grab their outstanding invoices and put them as an attachment, a PDF attachment that can be viewed on any device, and put them in there, and they're going to get a complete invoice. And so before I send this out, especially if I'm sending 4,000, I'm going to click preview. And this gives me a nice preview. And it'll show you the first 5 records. There's only one record, not me, but if there was 4,000, it'll show you the first 5, so that you can basically get a good idea of what the emails will look like when your members receive them. Also, you'll see that there's an attachment that will be added, which is the invoice for me. If I click on here, I can also get a preview. And we'll see, okay, well, this looks pretty good. Basically, it's my regular membership dues for 2016. I like the way this looks, so I just go ahead and hit merge. And that has gone out and sent out 1 or 5,000 emails to your members with their due statements attached. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and opening up my Outlook email. It is. Okay, and I can see that there is my ASBMB dues invoice. Let me open it up. And you can see here, dear Charles, your membership has expired. Please pay now. If I wanted to print this out, I could just click on here, open it up, and there I have that invoice, and I can print this out and send a check payment to ASBMB. Or like we talked about before, and we've had remarkable success. We've gone from online payment of 0% to over 95% in 1 year. simply by doing what we're doing here. It also says you may renew and pay your invoice online by clicking on this link. I'll go ahead and click on this link. And this pops open a link for me to renew my dues. And it requires me to log in, of course. So I'm going to log in. And voila, there is my due statement. And I simply select Pay Now, or I can add it to my cart. I'm actually going to click Pay Now so you can see what your members will see. And here it gives them a due statement. I have the option to add things such as other journals, make a donation. Basically anything I'd like to add in this statement I can add right here. What I'm going to do though is go back and show you that not only can I just pay right here as part of my check with one click, but I can also say, you know what, I want to pay now, but I also just want to add it to my cart and continue shopping. You can also, on their due statements, we can put, hey, register for the upcoming conference. But again, I could just hit Pay Now and literally enter my credit card and be done in 30 seconds. And this looks great on a phone as well. I can also say, hey, let me add this to my cart. And there I have my shopping cart that has my dues items in there. And I can view those dues items. And I can keep shopping and say, you know what? While I'm here, let me take a look at the upcoming event, or go to your home page and take a look at any upcoming events or featured products. And maybe I want to go to this conference. And I take a look here and see the conference coming up. And I can see the pricing, and I can see the sponsors, and I can see who's speaking, etc. And I say, you know what? I would like to register for this conference. And so not only can I pay my dues with one click, as part of that, I can also register for the conference. So I go ahead and click register. It asks me who I'm registering. I can register myself as well as others, but I just want to register myself. And I can set my badge information here. Hit next. It'll only show me the prices that are available to me. So for example, like we showed the other day, if you have certain prices available only to certain member types, only those members with those types will get to see those prices. And I'm going to go for the standard early bird rate. And I'm going to select some educational sessions. And I'm going to add this information to the cart. And now I'm going to go ahead and go to my cart and check out. So what I'm doing here in one fell swoop is that I'm paying my dues invoice and I'm registering for an event. And of course, I could have subscribed to a journal. Maybe I'll do that real quick as well. Let me go ahead and say, hey, I want to subscribe to the Biochemistry and Molecular Biology 2016. I add it to my cart. I'm going to view my cart, and here, all in one fell swoop, I am getting a subscription, registering for an event, and paying my dues invoice all at once. How convenient is that for your members? We hit checkout, and I enter my credit card number. Enter my billing information. I copy it from my profile because that matches my credit card I just entered. And I hit process order. Now, we also have the ability, just like Amazon, to suggest items and that may be interesting to the person as they're checking out, so you can even add more to this financial transaction. But I hit process order. And I have my confirmation that shows that I paid my membership dues, I registered for an event, and I subscribed to the journal. Okay, so there we have it. That is part of the ClearVantage test drive as well, is all the amazing things that you can do when you properly use ClearVantage and the ClearVantage web capabilities. You can completely streamline your organization. Think about what we just did. We went in less than 2 minutes. We were able to send out 5,000 invoices to members. That's with their due statement. They could click on those due statements and pay them with one click by hitting pay now and entering their credit card. And they could have done that on their phone, their iPad, or their desktop or laptop. And as part of that, and if I wanted to do more than just pay my due statement and add subscriptions to it and make a donation, I could have also registered for an event or bought products and do other things. So Steve, hope you like that, and we'll be in touch, and give us a call or send us any comments that you have throughout the test drive. Thanks, and have a great day.